everyone. My name is Reese Lee. I am a Senior Developer Relations Engineer at New Relic. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn how you can build smarter platforms using New Relic's toolbox. Just before we get into the nitty gritty, I am going to share some legalese from our legal department. It really just says, please don't use the information you are about to learn to make choices about investing. All right, so for the next 15 minutes, we are going to focus on how you can improve your developer experience by enhancing the overall health of your platforms. My main goal during this time is to equip you with the tools to proactively identify bottlenecks, foster better team collaboration, and ultimately deliver a superior experience for your development teams. So let's start by talking about a challenge you might typically encounter when you have fragmented views and have to do reactive problem solving. How does this happen? So a lot of the time, platform health and development teams work in separate silos. This in turn causes reactive problem solving, which means we are constantly having to put out fires instead of preventing them. As you have likely experienced or can imagine, this results in a lag time with resolving issues. It increases downtime and frustrates your developers and possibly your end users as well. But did you know studies show that organizations with siloed monitoring tools can experience up to 30% higher incidence of critical errors? This is where New Relic comes in. So instead of using multiple tools that are themselves siloed from each other, we have created a unified observability platform that provides a holistic view of platform performance, code changes, and team activities. We enable you to proactively identify issues before they even get a chance to escalate by connecting the dots between code, infrastructure, and teams. One of our key features that I want to highlight today is called Software Catalog. This feature is a centralized repository for all your services, components, and dependencies. How this benefits you is that it helps you better understand system architecture, including who owns which piece or pieces, and allows you to analyze its impacts faster. For your developers, this means less time searching for information and simplified onboarding. And on this next slide here, we are going to take a closer look at what's going on here. So I can filter down to a specific team and filter down even further from that by language, for instance, and quickly see, oh, hey, there is an alert for our incident manager service, X. So let's check out what the impact is. And from here, we can see the service that's impacted. And you know what? That was helpful. So let me save this view so my team and I can access it quickly in the future. With software catalogs, you can provide easy access to service information and documentation, which helps improve your developer experience. Imagine reducing the time your developers spend searching for dependencies when you enable self-service and autonomy and allow them to find the information they need, even if the owning team is offline or in a different time zone. Teams is another cool feature. You can use this to track your KPIs, key performance indicators, such as deployment frequency, change failure rates, and mean time to resolution. This is especially useful for teams that deploy multiple times per day because it'll help you identify whether there are any bottlenecks in your team workflows and allow you to drive significant improvements. So let's take a closer look at the video that we just watched. So this one's pretty rad because I can simply click on my team in New Relic and have an at-a-glance summary of active issues, service levels, workloads, the entities we own, and more. Another cool feature in New Relic's toolbox is called actionable scorecards. And this feature offers customizable dashboards so you can get insights into critical metrics at a glance. You can set thresholds and alerts for proactive issue detection before developers are impacted. This has been proven to reduce the time to detect and resolve issues by up to 40%. So again, let's take a closer look. So from here, I can see the scorecards for the different teams in my org. And then from here, I can drill down to my specific team scorecards, and I can check on things such as important alerts that are impacting my team. So to quickly recap both of the teams and scorecards tools, Scorecards provide shared goals and metrics. This aligns your teams on objectives and performance targets. As a team, you can gamify metrics, you can celebrate successes, and address gaps. By utilizing both of New Relic's teams and scorecards tools, you can build and or strengthen a culture of continuous improvement that keeps everyone motivated. And that's not all. And I know the goodies keep coming. We also have intuitive visual maps where you can visualize your system architecture and service interactions. This simplifies complex systems, which is extremely helpful when it comes to troubleshooting and accelerating onboarding. These maps also provide a shared understanding of system dependencies, which improves the collaboration among your teams. So in this instance, I am coming from Errors Inbox, which is another pretty sweet New Relic tool, and going to Service Map. I can see the various entities that are connected to my Kitten Mittens application. I can see golden metrics, which are throughput, response time, error rate for the connected services from here, and I can also see the entities grouped in different ways. So about a minute ago, I touched on being able to accelerate onboarding, and I want to elaborate on that a little bit more. So visual maps are incredibly useful for onboarding because anyone that's coming onto your team will be better able to understand the system architecture, which helps reduce the learning curve. But of course, it's not just useful for new team members. Visual maps can also facilitate knowledge transfer and general system understanding for your entire team. We also have a GitHub integration, which allows you to connect code changes to platform performance. You can see which deployments cause issues, which in turn helps make debugging and root cause analysis easier. Organizations, wow, if I can say that word, organizations that link code deployments to performance metrics are often able to reduce the mean time to resolution by up to 25%. So when you link your performance data to code changes with our GitHub integration, you're able to provide feedback directly to your developers. You'll be able to improve the quality of your team's code, reduce or prevent future incidents, as well as provide data-driven insights to inform your coding practices. So if you've been paying close attention this whole time, which I hope you have, and if you have, thank you, I think you'll have noticed a common theme, which is that we are all about helping you save time and headaches. So there are also a few best practices I want to share with you, which when you combine them with the use of the New Relic tools you've just learned about, will help you even more. So the first thing is to move beyond reactive monitoring. What do I mean by this? Analyze trends and patterns in metrics to predict potential problems. Utilize predictive analysis to forecast resource constraints or performance issues, with the goal overall being to optimize performance before these bottlenecks impact your developers' workflows. We have also touched quite a bit on team collaboration. So when teams, especially siloed ones, and hey, it happens, especially the bigger the organization, are at least able to have, so when these silo teams are able to at least have shared visibility, they can work together so much more effectively in the event of an incident, or just in general, right? You can absolutely foster a culture of collective and collaborative problem solving by coordinating troubleshooting efforts, aligning on solutions, and breaking down these kinds of silos. Another thing that we've touched on quite a bit in this presentation is the developer experience. What does it mean to enhance the developer experience? Having faster feedback loops, reducing friction in workflows, providing reliable tools and infrastructure. Do you not instantly feel more relaxed just thinking about those things? So here's a fun industry statistic for you. 80% of developers report increased job satisfaction when they have access to effective monitoring and troubleshooting tools. Happy developers equal more productive developers, and you can take that back to your boss. So hopefully I was able to paint a vivid picture of some of our key differentiators. New Relic offers a truly unified platform where all observability data lives in one place. Our seamless integration connects all your tools and workflows. We provide actionable insights that drive improvements and enhance experiences. And we have a unique architecture that supports data segregation and specific business unit needs. So, to recap what we've gone over in this session, New Relic's unified observability improves both platform health and the developer experience. Tools such as catalogs, teams, scorecards, maps, our GitHub integration are essential for proactive bottleneck identification and improving collaboration across your teams, which ultimately leads to greater reliability, faster incident response, a collaborative culture, happy end users, the works. So I hope this has been enlightening for you and that you are excited to give New Relic a try if you've never used our platform before, or to try out some of our new features if you are already a New Relic user, which if you are, thank you. So if you're new, please sign up for a free account. Try out the platform for yourself. I've included some links here. And if you would like, you can also request a demo. Contact us to learn more about how we can help you achieve your observability goals and keep your developers and end users happy. Again, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of PlatformCon and have a great day.